Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Love Notes with once more your man Bob Mom, Doc Father Child. Welcome you back. I've officially decided to be on ZOE's here, her route. So it's be interesting to see where that goes. That's around the boss, still surprising. Tristan Valerie we use the band with it. Use this as practice space. They were more than generous until the band gets back on their feet. Can't help but feel something else to use their kindness. Guess they'll be after investment. Did you need anything? Glance over at my part-time roadies, winding up watching stiff and cold, making one smooth coil. I smell their big jealousy since the last time I tried that. I felt it on my feet. Just thinking out loud. Righto. Oh, nice. On my hand lay on the guitar. The wood feeling reassuring smooth on my hand. With my left hand, I push my index finger on the third fret, my middle finger on the fourth fret, ring finger on the fifth fret, and finger on the sixth fret. Play the note with my index. Oh. Alright, yeah, I did say about that before. That I use a pick as I see it. I land the first bar on my fingers, press down the string. My fingers move to the next string and repeat the exercise. What are you doing? Simple warm-up exercise. From out there, I thought you should be like Rachel Coach. Yeah, I was married to her for 8 years since yeah, I've seen that happen. School band was playing that game when it started to rain. The lightning hit. Well, let's just say the brass section didn't want this so after the lightning rod. No one in school was able to get friends with. See, I think her people here just me. For some reason, I kid. There you go. Alright, yeah, that's out there saying that. For some reason, I can't see the thought he actually says playing his cover of it. Oh, the theme music very big to see. That, and I'm trying to remember what it's called. I think it's called Swords Dance. That thing that goes ding 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 ding. So you ran out theater clear. I didn't know you wanted to go fetching Ricky. Did you? I'll just stand in front of the table and appreciate figure down the inspection booking porters. Reminders while you on raw. Yeah, these persons about exclusive than anyone can get. How exclusive? It's the same thing I only make 100 in a given year. See the same? Is it expensive? Yeah. Even if you buy 1 second and you're gonna pay it, have to still pay. You certainly know your high fashion. Yeah, I can understand why I'd feel that way. You pick up a few things here and there. It's just with the struggling of money, how will you be able to person this? Trafficking in organs. Damn. Yeah, honestly, the best policy is President Abraham Lincoln had said. So it's still applied. No, it's the real deal. There's an authentic maker's mark from nowhere to look. More seriously, but hard to some way out. It's on a mugging. You know mugging that was to have a taste for high fashion. What? No, the lady was the one being robbed. Somehow I managed to get the jump on him. Because it's certain pierced on both their faces, singing across their arms while Don shakes his head. I know, right? Look, you weren't here while playing hero. I'd do something, especially since I saw Rob holding a gun. It's obviously great enough. Too much I'll say something more when I become aware of distant sounds, something akin to a whine. Got my head up. I think it's come from a nearby speaker. You guys hear that? Assuming it looks like she's about to answer with something. She drops to the ground and it's covering her ears. same time, an intense streak echoes through my head, causing black and white flash before my eyes. Oh, right, I remember this. I don't want to do either. Well, at least this way it's possible it might stay intact. Gritting my teeth, I move toward the speaker, even if it feels like each step feels like 100 people kick me in the head. Grab the speaker with both hands, sucked in nearby wall. Yeah, I do remember that happened before. I was hoping it would be different this time. Oh, well. What was that? Caused the noise. Feedback. I hate being out the windows. I didn't hear anything. Yeah, I saw you hit the ground, then Jesse and William goes off its head. Well, I was trying to decide what's there. Here's some footsteps behind me. Soon I see just as someone into the room, one who pressed against the ear. I see I wasn't the only one to hear that. When you're feeling bad, I think we need to talk. I could only nod and raise my ears. Interesting. Okay, I'm confused. Just in case, because I don't know what to do for ZOE's route. Pretty sure this was used. I'm almost certain this background was used in Carbon Dating, another game by Winter Wolves, and I'm going to play that at some point. I'm not sure if I'm going to record it or not. Probably will, since I spent money on it anyway. But yeah, that was another game I purchased on my Kindle years back, and I decided to purchase it again to play and record because I really liked it. So it's a nice game in which there are like no bad ends or nothing like that. It's just a very relaxing, chill kind of game. It's a local restaurant. Have built up a bit of an appetite from band practice. One host Zoe sitting at the court table reading a book. On the seat in the air, sitting there, Charles Booster sees a cat, surveys the room as if it's her personal somewhere. From what I understand, cats do be like that. In fact, just today I saw this this meme. It was Noah's Ark, and it was this smaller boat attached to it with a rope, and apparently Noah's wife saying they demanded their own space, and you gave it to them. With these two cats in a small boat. Yeah, I just thought that was amusing. And the big weather sip on himself, trying to make peace with Zoe. I know there's some ill will because I left the band. Part of me wants to make this right. Mind if I sit with you? So lowers the book and puts the glasses forward with a single finger. She glances around the restaurant. Why sit with me? There are more than enough empty tables. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Oh, right, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Alignments, okay, so it must be fun. I see, some of their minds must be 10. And later in the game, later in the game, that's when it was. You'll be able to increase those reaction gifts, yes. It's kind of interesting to see what you're reading. So he holds up the book and go leaflets. I see all you could ever know about Sasquatch and then some. So they good? Perhaps you could help me see one in real life. So far it's been a bounce of garbage. So uncomfortable chair across my legs as I see now seems to be the center of the cat's attention. I'm surprised the restaurant let you bring your cat in here. Don't worry, I've already got permission. I'm an approved service human. Service human? I've never heard that one. Yeah, I know, right? Some type of service animal? There you go. Have you ever lived with a cat before? Yeah, before. At that moment, the waitress comes to the table and puts a cup of coffee down in front of me. Pull out a dollar bill and give it out as a tip. Also, what's the ask you how others doing? Still about as well as can be expected. However, I'm not going to play go between for you and her. That's fair enough. The red-haired waitress brings another cup of coffee to my table and I pull out another bill as a tip. So you like the coffee? It's alright, but I've had better. Okay, I'm not sure if this is a glitch here. So across the table's waitress brings a cup of coffee over. Little Fluffy's the name of your cat. How'd you choose it? She picked it out herself, of course. Okay. Yeah, what gives? I don't blame her for doing that. Wait. For a moment, irritation arises to my stomach is someone prevent me from tipping a hard worker. Okay, so it isn't just a glitch. Apparently, she is supposed to come back again. But it just comes up with another cup of coffee and puts it in front of me. Before I can repay the waitress for generosity, it looks close to the woman's wrist. What a beautiful bracelet. Where'd you get it from? Do you like it? It was a gift from a nice man. Mind if I take a close look at it? I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be quite valuable, and I swear I just want to look. I'm sure it's not starting to feel a bit heavy anyway. Well, I can't say for certain what's going on. I can find myself not in agreement with Zoe's words. So the waitress takes it off, and I feel a slight throb in my brain. So you go ahead and look at the table. Yeah, okay, so what? Okay then, yeah, exactly. Why 5? Gonna have jitters for life. Reminds me of this thing with in Futurama. I never actually saw the episode, but I saw here on YouTube like various clips of it, and Fry decided to drink 100 cups of coffee. He just was like this all the time, just dreamy and nervous and just wait, shut up. He just was like, his hands were shaking and everything, and his speech was coming off out jittery and tilted and such. I recall I ordered 5 cups of coffee. You didn't. The waitress kept bringing them over. You kept having her. Oh damn! Pulled out my wallet, realized all my small bills. Yeah, right. What gives? Did I just go through some sort of time move or something? So it glances at me, and if I didn't know him back, there was now an interest on her face. She taps the bracelet currently on the table. I believe this was responsible. After all, you don't have 10 cups of coffee now. Any idea what you're gonna do with all of them? Does your cat drink coffee, perhaps? No, even if she did, that would have climbed on the curtains and tearing down the walls. My eyes then lit on the bracelet and my lips frowned slightly. Let's see here. Yeah, why doesn't it affect you? Why don't say is why it doesn't affect you? Unless you order something special. Oh, and how special did you say I was? So I'm smart and sexy at the same time. Yeah, I guess that's what he's keep. Thank you for keeping me going, Brian, for playing for coffees. You're more than welcome. I admit, I'm pleased that you have more pets you in the area of the supernatural. If it wasn't for that bad, I might be a paranormal researcher. Pet me. So he starts to scratch beyond the cat's ears. Did you see something? Wow. I think my brain's still a little addled by that bracelet. Reminds me of in Scarlet Hollow, another game. I'm going to resume it once they have more episodes available. Once they have all the episodes available, that's one of the things you can do, is you can give your character the ability to hear animals talking to them. And yeah, but I didn't use that. I might in future playthroughs, but I'm not sure whether I'll record or not. I chose Powerful Build and Book Smart as my two traits, because you can pick two traits at the beginning of the game. And that too is a supernatural kind of game dealing the supernatural. It has like comedic elements as well. And I can't wait till the rest of it's finally out. I pushed that Humble Bundle to support the Wounded Warrior project. I'll put the links both in the description. Okay. Alright, to the bar, close my eyes and slight relief. Getting out in the afternoon sunlight. What about going blind with faint things where my eyesight becomes more accurate at times? This might explain why they're a bit more sensitive than others. Shaking my head, I noticed a small group gathered around the table with the back hole in the remnants of a broken speaker. Zoe holds a piece of pressboard while Nathan pushes the small cluster of wires around. The others are looking on with great interest while Tristan appears slightly apprehensive. Yeah. Yeah, perhaps includes useful, especially this with a nice piece. Fixing this would take more than a little glue. The staff swears by duct tape. So what happened here? I've never seen circuits so apart. Then you haven't heard the sound system in my car. The secret's rocking. Remember, I gave her like a female high electric voice because she's a vampy. She was my first route. I'm no expert. I don't think there's combat malfunction. My second opinion, I could ask Victor to look at things. That won't be necessary. This is a residue, as it were. One I've seen recently. So then my mom goes back to the record store, picking up my instrument. Says later as I remember how the string sounded. Should we be talking about such weird things? Valerie's eyes are fixed on Nathan, but she gives a slight nod, my head in the right direction. Nathan gives a reluctant smile. I appreciate your desire for suggestion, but Jesse was there when I noticed this entity. You're saying the speaker's on it? Better than a doubt, I guess. We see it couldn't crawl after you. Dude, there was something or someone, though it's hard to tell. Why would someone haunt a speaker? Motivations can vary. If it's a ghost, well, this normally usually means the place has died. Squirming as I feel everyone's eyes suddenly on me. Just makes a quick faint gesture across his chest. Oh, Valerie's moved quick upward in surprise. How could I kill someone with a speaker? I can barely move a damn thing when I won't lift it. However, if I had to guess, I'd say the spirit's trying to get your attention. Don't make me go deaf. Maybe it's trying to contact someone else. So it's hard to tell, but both Valerie and Tristan. Their faces twisted in surprise, then each gives a shrug. Possibly, but I don't have any clue why. What I don't understand is why some people heard it but others didn't. Among your employees, those who didn't hear it, is there something special about them? At that moment, I can't help but notice a faint hum in the air. Something about makes me want to grind my teeth. If you're asking, are they aware? The answer would be no. Only those. I briefly closed my eyes, and setting off the rest of the conversation as the hum becomes louder. Guys, as the speaker starts to see some shifting falling debris. One of the larger chunks is pushed aside, and I see an insect head emerge from it. One takes wing, then coming louder and catching the touch of the others. Damn it! Hey, grab my left elbow with a sharp pain. Chops up the thing of my arm. Glancing down, I see another one of the insects on my appendage. The hum increases. I note several more bugs scurry from cracks in ceiling walls. A small cloud of insects is forming the club. Each person is freely spots them, occasionally hitting one, but the little damage they all swarm. Well, fire extinguishers, I say, shouldn't be misused if there's not a fire, so yeah. They make bug spray. Just across the table, supposed to bug the comes close. To be some of the supply calls over there. Not allowed to turn to the location and bite my tongue. The door refuses to open with a final tug. I hear something crack and the door pops open. I grab 2 spray canisters on the ground, put myself face to face with a swarm. The wheel of cans grains haze. I would have had a purplish phase because Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix, undisputed master of the guitar, more importantly an army vet. Oh well. It follows me in the box. I managed to keep my mouth closed, but I'm glad the insects soon fall to the ground, giving them a couple of tangs and twitches forward without moving. What the hell? Looks like you have a major bug infestation. I suggest calling it insect exterminator. But where did that come from? Well, some species are attacked by insects outside the human range. So this speaker is likely source. Suddenly I feel tired by this ordeal, as well as pretty filthy. Let's see if it's something I need to clean up. That sounds like a good idea. Go ahead, we'll talk with you later. Interesting now. Just want to see here. Yeah, it's actually going to be the end of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen. To keep this from getting too long, so if you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing and I'll sit back fairly well.